No. Sir. I've heard good things. It's a very expensive retail bottle, I come to find out. I didn't know that, did you?
$179.
Yeah, did you know that?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You for real?
Yeah.
You liar. I thought you did for reals for a second.
How do you think I know the price?
I just was like, wow, you knew something about whiskey that I didn't. First time ever.
$179.
I sent you the picture.
Yeah.
I know, but I read that, I'm like, I thought it was a $100 bottle of whiskey. Not the Russells. Welcome back.
Time out.
Here are the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Dan. He's Sean. That's a good idea. Tonight, you know what, something we don't do incredibly well is drink the whiskey relatively early in the video. You know what I'm saying? You know what I feel like people would really like? As I'm about to go off on a tangent about what we don't do.
I was just drinking water, just staring at the camera, and I don't know why. It just felt like the thing I should be doing.
I feel like what we don't do well, I feel like people want to hear the whiskey part first.
Yep.
And then what they want after that is then if they want to listen to the bullshit,
You to jerk me off.
they have... Okay. If they want the bullshit aspect of this,
Yeah, that's what I
then they
meant.
can watch the last 6 minutes of the video. So the first 5 minutes they get to watch the actual whiskey review, and then the last 6 is like us repeating ourselves and then talking shit.
Yeah.
So on that note, since
And
it's
on
been 3
that
minutes,
bombshell,
Russels Reserve 10. Want to know why? Because we hit a goal on Patreon. This is a Saturday video. Welcome to Saturday, bitches. We wildin' out. Call Nick Cannon. Somebody tell him.
You're supposed to be on topic right now.
Well, I'm pouring. I can't do everything.
Oh, Russell's 10 year.
10 year. So, we like Russell's single barrel a lot. We've already shot this video. Sean deleted all the footage. You know what? Honestly, I'm not upset that you did. Because it's given this bottle a month to open up.
Yeah.
We opened it during the last time we shot it. We haven't had it since, actually. Yeah. And both of us kind of, we weren't huge on it, but we like Russell single barrel.
Supposed to be smelling this, tasting this, doing things.
Do it. I'm explaining it. Get into it. Jeez, oh Pete, can't.
It smells grassy. How?
If you fit in a
How is that
back,
even a
if you
fucking
fit
thing?
in a backpack, I'll put you in there. But
What was that? You gonna carry?
because I'm carrying you through this. My gosh. So.
How does a 10-year whiskey smell grassy?
It doesn't smell grassy. It smells like cherries.
Green apple? Is that what it is?
But this isn't even a little grassy. That's a
Maybe
new
that's
glass,
what it
right?
is.
I
Yeah.
got you a new glass. Okay.
Maybe it's green apple.
Like a little tartness.
I think that's what it is.
But it's like a sweet tartness. Not a sweet tart.
Not again. Oh no.
Oh. Okay. So, but there's no grassiness actually. I think that's because it was the first when we opened it. We were both kind of like,
Okay.
excuse us.
Okay. Excuse me.
Yeah. Let your
I think it is green apple.
45% alcohol by value.
It smells pretty good.
Russell's 10 year. We love the single barrel store picks. We don't actually have a bottle of non-store pick single barrel. This is the first bottle of this that we've ever had. This, I mentioned earlier, is because we hit a goal on Patreon. So there's a Saturday video once a month. This month might be a couple extras because we got some other stuff to do. But yeah, so thank you for supporting the channel. This was picked by our patrons. They got to vote on it.
You can see how Dan's putting us all to the end now.
Will you please, do this.
I can't do this while you're fucking talking.
I'll catch up.
Okay, you start talking.
Cherries and vanilla.
Then I'll talk. Oh no. I go cherry green apple. It's got like a dry oak smell on it too. It's weird.
A little thin on the palate. Mind you, this is what we need to keep in mind. This is like a $35 bottle of whiskey. That's the part we keep messing up. Because the other Russells is so good, but it's like $60. There's a difference here. It's almost double the price. Ish. That's a general statement.
A lot of barrel on that.
I thought that was liquid. I'm like, where do you have that much liquid to spill?
Grandma did.
Are you pissing right now?
Yeah, that's like light green apple, vanilla, good amount of cherry.
I got a lot of vanilla. A lot of vanilla.
And it's got a large amount of barrel in there.
It's 10 years. This is one of the most stereotypical bourbon smells, but light. It's a light, really classic bourbon smells. There's just doesn't smell super rich or deep.
Man, that almost is semi-bitter on the finish.
The barrel spice comes through on the finish quite a bit.
Yeah.
You said almost bitter? Mm-hmm. Okay, because it's not bitter.
No. It's borderline and getting to that coffee.
This isn't really, here's what I will say, it is a really easy drinker.
Yeah.
There's not a ton going on.
What's proof on that?
It's kind of a 45%, 90
Not
proof.
bad, 90, yeah.
So this is kind of a backseat whiskey, like to a movie. This is a backseat to a conversation.
Yeah.
This is something you drink when you're just chilling and you don't want to concentrate on the whiskey.
Yeah.
It's good. It's definitely not bad whiskey. It's 35-ish,
It's 35.
35 bucks. The problem is 35 is like an Eagle Rare price range.
I'd rather pick up 1792.
1792.
Small batch.
You can get single barrel for the same price, I think.
Is that what it is? I thought single barrel was
Small
like
batch is
44.
no full proof is like that.
Oh, my bad.
So yeah, so this is like a single barrel price range.
I don't know if you like oaky things.
This is going to be a really good stepping stone whiskey. You come off an Old Forester, like the baby Old Foresters, the 86 proof Old Forester.
Really, really sweet whiskey into something that's got a little bit more in the back end.
Give you a tiny spice on it. A little bit. I think that it's a little bit more serious than like the Old Forester 86 proof.
It is because most of the whiskey row like that kind of finishes out really, really smooth. Where this kind of gives you a little kick in the end. You're like, hey.
And this is like a perfect price range step up. So if that's 22-ish, this is 30 or 35-ish. I'm sure people will say they've seen it cheaper than 35, but 35-ish.
Michigan ain't great. We're sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Our prices are a little high, but they're higher. I think the palate's pretty not offensive, pretty uneventful. Uneventful is a good word.
Yeah. Sweet oaky whiskey.
A lot of cherry up front.
Yeah.
Lots of cherry up front. Right into a nice oak. Then the finish is oak spice.
Yeah, I don't know anything that...
Little vanilla on the finish with the oak. That's good whiskey. For $35, that's good whiskey.
Eagle Rare is like a 10-year whiskey.
Yep.
It's nowhere near that on oak. Like that oak and oak spice.
Ooh, see, I think the difference is that depends on your Eagle Rare pick or single barrel.
Could be.
Because I've heard people say that their Eagle Rare thing was over oak. Their bottle was over oak, and I'm like, I've never had a super oaky non-store pick, you know. But these are blended.
Yeah.
So this will be far more consistent than an Eagle Rare will.
Okay.
So here's what I will say: if you like this, follow it up to the Red Label single barrel.
Yeah.
Especially store picks.
Ooh.
You'll find some stuff you like if you like this.
Ooh.
This does feel a little bit like a muted single barrel.
Yeah.
Definitely the same family.
Like
same profile.
It could be better. You know.
I think for 35.
Yeah, but I think the regular single barrels are like $50, aren't they?
I don't. Probably 50, 55. That's probably true.
By that.
This is good, like chilling on a boat, warm weather whiskey. Nice,
easy drinker.
Easy drinker, little refreshing, nice and light. I call this light. You know. You
gotta break a bottle out, share with a couple people.
Yeah.
Here you go.
There are definitely situations for this bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grade wise. I'm gonna go B.
B minus.
I'm gonna say middle of the road.
B minus.
I think the price is right. If this is more expensive, it would be a significantly lower grade.
It fits a niche. It is. This is kind of a beginner whiskey for me. So when you're starting to explore out, trying to find new things, should definitely try this. Don't pass it up.
Low complexity, but maybe new flavor profile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It might be something that you figure out that you really like, stuff like this. So there's ways to go from there. So I think more experienced whiskey drinkers, you're gonna probably find something that they like more around this price. For us, is
I don't disagree with that.
So
I think also if you
worth a pickup.
I think go try it at a bar. It won't be expensive. This will not be an expensive whiskey at a bar.
$8.
8 to 12 maybe. 12 will be high.
Depending on where you live.
Yeah, 12 will be high, but somewhere around the $10 range basically.
It's not bad.
I think it's good. Yeah. I think if you're getting into it and you're looking for a transition up, if you're on your way up, this is a good place to be. If you're chilling on a boat, good place to be. You're chilling with your buddies, you're watching a movie, good place to be. You just want to get absolutely schmammered and $35 is nothing to you, good place to be.
But if you're sitting down and you're trying to train your palate,
look somewhere.
You're looking for a palate trainer and you're really diving into whiskey, it's not it.
Complexity is not here.
No.
Complexity is in the single barrel store picks sometimes of the Red Label. So cool.
There you go.
That was easy. Hey, thank you everybody for your support. The reason that we bought this bottle was bought purely with the money from our patron.
They got to pick it out. So
yeah,
if you're
they
Patreon,
picked
thank
it.
you.
I'm going to post a poll here pretty soon to pick another bottle for next month.
Ew.
Yep. So thank you guys for real. We appreciate all the support. The reason that we can do some of these cool things that we're going to do is because of you guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you want, check out our Patreon, patreon.com/bourbonjunkies. Teespring, their shirts and stuff like that.
All the links are in the comment below.
This is not on our Patreon or our Teespring, so it doesn't look. I can get it for you, but you have to PayPal me the money, and then I'll have one made for you. But so yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for hanging out. We're the Bourbon Junkies. I'm Dan. He's Sean. Have a good day.
Proofs in the pour.
Oh yeah.
Didn't that say hate?